my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find.
Okay, so we're starting a new playthrough here.
Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose, and why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Well then. So, this is Jak and Daxter. I'll be playing through it with you guys today. And probably more than just today. Would have told you that earlier, but... Oh. Hi. Buddy.
Continue your search for artifacts in Nico. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
Well, they said save no time setting up the villain for us. Jeez.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble!
Well then. The hijinks ensued.
Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
I love it when games open like that. This is being really serious. This is us not giving half a crap.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it, if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment.
Enter
All
love
I would need is
interest.
20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through
tutorial.
the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
I forgot how funny this game is. Okay. Button.
You can't come back through the warp gate until you find all 4 power
Punch.
cells on this
Spin.
island.
This device is a
Double jump.
communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
Can I smash it? Because you're quite annoying. Okay.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs.
Cash.
Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Cash. The control's a little stiff, but it's not bad. Never know what might be hidden out here. Is there a run button? It's rolling faster. Okay, so that button does that. How? To smash.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
Ta-da! First one down. Easy. Yeah, I know. Okay, so when I'm in the air, X square goes down. But while I'm in the air, square goes up.
Sometimes you'll want to hit things with a greater force. To break one of these boxes, you should jump in the air and then dive down onto it, hands first.
Yeah, like I already know how to do. I don't know if there's anything interesting in it.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
So if I get all 7 of them, I get another power cell, I'm guessing? It's drawing a lot of parallels to a lot of games I like already, which is nice. Yep.
Wow! That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you
Not the
collect
first
all
one.
7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
That looks like death. That looks like fun. Blue stuff.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
That's cool. Were those bees?
Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
Yeah. Okay, so that does give me extra air.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling blue eco through your body.
Simple enough. And this spawns it.
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so after playing Metroid Prime, I forgot how annoying having people around can be.
Good work! The blue eco caused the door to open. With blue eco,
Really?
you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
Is there anything even remotely interesting around here?
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health.
And he doesn't mean permanently. Because that would just be too broken. The tutorial levels are always so boring.
You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
And then you can spin to get more height, but he's not going to tell you that. Okay, so we need 20 to get to the next area, and we already have, like, what? 3? 4. Ta-da! Yeah. Whee! Tutorial's over. Finally.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
I was hoping.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're itching to get on with our adventures.
I'm with Daxter on this.
Fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you?
And those are the only full green ones in the entire game.
Take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Nah. Okay. I think we're gonna... Hey. Whoa. Sand over. Well, it's built over sand, so I guess that's fair. Fountain. Sure. Look, some dude's house. Come on.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Yeah, I already figured that one out. They don't mind me just breaking into their house and smashing boxes. This is the one I was already in. What do you have to say?
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
Okay. pretty close already. Let's talk to this guy.
Hey! Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a
not
little glowing
amusing.
squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. Oh, I just hope she's
Not
all right.
right now.
It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute. We are not going back to Misty Island. Are we?
Not right now, we're not, but planning on it. Does water kill me? I can't tell. Yeah, let's go do what the old guy wanted. I don't have patience.
Those all-metal boxes are thicker than a yak-owl skull. But there must be something that can bust them open.
Hey, look.
Hey! That pelican just snagged a power cell. Let's
Yeah.
go kick some big bird butt.
Let's get him. Whatever.
What a weird-looking thing. I'll bet we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
Yeah, if there's anything around. Jeez. Okay, we'll come back to that. This episode's going on long. Ta-da! Easy. We're already a quarter of the way there. That's what we need. Okay, where's the dark eco vents? Or, not the dark eco vents, the green ones. Psych. Okay, they're just over there. It'd be pretty easy, just run over, smash them. Also, you get fully healed. And... Alright guys, probably gonna call that an episode. Tutorial took way too long. So, yeah, see you next time.
I see that you two have finally decided to unblock my collectors. I would offer my congratulations, but you have so much to do I won't waste your time. By the way, if things don't work out, Daxter could always get a job controlling the village rat problem.
Okay. See you next time, guys, for part 2.